Discord applies for citizenship papers. As read by NDL Mongoose, with help from Scribbler. A lion paw and an eagle claw slammed onto the simple wooden desk. A long, sinuous body snaked down to bring its head down, eye to eye, with the poor Pegasus behind the desk.
My name is Discord,
snarled the Draconequus.
I am older than Equestria, older than the princesses. I am older than the seas. I have seen the void between the stars. I have felt its hunger. I have seen entire species rise up, build civilizations, and fall, sometimes over the course of a single afternoon. I was already ancient when Equestria's sun first ignited, before the planet itself formed out of the primordial interstellar dust.
And, how many years would that be? Asked the Pegasus.
All of them,
growled Discord. That, the Pegasus glanced down at the paper on the desk, then looked up again. The form needs a number, he explained firmly. Discord growled.
How do you measure years when there isn't a sun or a planet to measure them with?
He asked. Discord sighed.
Put down 5 billion,
he said finally.
That's close enough.
Okay, nodded the Pegasus. He looked down at the form, then looked up again. I'm only supposed to put in 1 digit per block.
So?
Asked Discord. Well, there's only 3 blocks, said the Pegasus nervously.
Oh, that's perfect,
yelled Discord.
Just perfect. Why would you think that the stupid ponies who designed this stupid form had ever thought that a Draconequus would ever try to get a set of citizenship documents? I'm half tempted to reach back in time and slap them over the head in the hope that they'd be sensible.
You can do that? Asked the Pegasus nervously.
Of course I can do that,
snapped Discord.
I'm Discord,
he sighed.
It's not as if there's...
He paused suddenly, as a thought struck him.
Wait a minute,
said Discord suddenly.
The princesses, I know for a fact that their age is at least 4 digits long. How did they fill in the forms?
They've been citizens of Equestria for centuries, said the Pegasus. I don't know how they filled it out, but it must have been a long time ago. They might not have even been 1,000 years yet.
This is ridiculous,
yelled Discord.
Why are there only 3 boxes for age? I mean, there's a lot of creatures out there that can grow to more than 1,000 years old. What about dragons? How many dragons have ever tried to fill out this form?
1, said the Pegasus.
Ah, and what did he put?
Well, he didn't fill it out himself, said the Pegasus nervously. I understand he was 3 days old at the time.
3 days.
Yes. See? Easily under 3 digits. Yelled Discord.
3 digits? How am I supposed to fit my magnificent age into a mere 3 digits?
I have no idea, admitted the Pegasus.
3 digits,
muttered Discord.
3 digits.
He paced back and forth for a moment, and then said,
3 digits, right. In the first block, put a 1.
Right, said the Pegasus, drawing a single stroke with a pen.
Then a 2.
Right. 120.
No. 12. Now, in the third block, raise it to the power of 9.
Wait, what?
Raise it to the power of 9,
Discord said smugly.
That's 5,159,780,352 years. Close enough.
The Pegasus nodded and frowned at the form. With great care, He put a 9 into the upper half of the third block. Right, he said. That's your name and your age so far. Of course, I'll need a copy of your birth certificate to go with this. Discord screamed in frustration. Parents' names.
Parents' names?
Asked Discord. Parents' names, said the Pegasus firmly.
I didn't have parents.
Said Discord. Ah, so I can mark down orphan then. There was a long silence. Then Discord spoke.
There's a box for that?
He asked. The Pegasus nodded.
And it doesn't lead to any additional forms or anything like that?
He asked. The Pegasus shook his head. On the contrary, he said, we can skip the entirety of Section 14B, Parents. Discord sank into his seat, sighing with happiness.
Well, that's good news, I guess. Right, so what's next?
4 hours later. Pegasus, unicorn, earth pony, griffin, dragon, minotaur, zebra, or other? Asked the Pegasus.
Other?
Snarled Discord.
Draconequus.
How do you spell that?
Draconequus.
The Pegasus started writing, then slowed down and stopped. He said. Discord sighed.
What is it now?
He asked. That's 11 letters, said the Pegasus.
Yes, so?
There's only space on here for 10 letters.
What?
10 letters, said the Pegasus, tapping the form. 10 little blocks, see? Discord's eye twitched. Maybe I could just leave out one of the letters, asked the Pegasus. Discord stared at him for a long time, then threw his talon and paw up in the air.
Fine, he yelled. Fine, leave out a letter, see if I care.
Since you marked other, continued the Pegasus, you'll need to fill out supplementary species details forms. AZ-17, BR-12, TW-93, DI-37, and KE-53 to KE-92. Discord groaned.
So, according to this, you're 129 years old?
Said Celestia, looking over to the document in front of her.
That should be 12 to the 9,
explained Discord.
And you're a draconic...
Discord sighed.
Which, according to the supplementary forms you filled in, is an endangered sapient creature which requires 2 liters of chocolate milk and 15 cupcakes a day for medical reasons?
I get cranky without them,
explained Discord.
I don't think that cranky counts as reason enough for medical reasons,
said Celestia.
Oh, yes it does,
insisted Discord.
It's for my mental health.
What about your dental health?
Asked Celestia.
No, not dental, mental.
I mean, aren't they bad for your teeth?
Explained Celestia calmly.
No,
said Discord firmly. Celestia raised an eyebrow but didn't push the point.
I see you're also deathly allergic to spinach and alfalfa.
Oh, terribly,
moaned Discord, clutching his stomach.
Why, the very words strike me to the marrow.
And you're an orphan.
Yes.
All right, which leaves me with only one question.
Celestia put down the form.
And what would that be?
Asked Discord.
If you wanted citizenship papers,
said Celestia,
why didn't you just come to me directly?
What?
The forms really aren't intended to be used by the more unusual citizenship applicants.
Explained Celestia.
They're intended to be used by people of species we've had as citizens before. If you'd come straight to me, I could have had your papers sorted out within 5 minutes.
There was a long moment of silence, and Discord screamed.
slangy there. Forms you filled in. Not very princessly. I don't think cranky. Oh, nope. Can't breathe. This is why you don't take one breath at the beginning of a line and then keep it in. You have to take multiple breaths. This is the thing.